Hi, I'm Kim.
And I'm Jamie.
And
this here's the wildest vlog in the wilderness. Hi everyone! So like we told you last time, today we want to start showing you guys some videos from our most recent trip to Disney, which was earlier this year in May. We flew down on a Thursday afternoon. We rented a car in Orlando International Airport. We actually used Hertz for the first time. And it was really fantastic.
Yeah, they were great. They were really convenient. It was a good price and it was a nice car.
And we drove to Pop Century where we were staying for a whopping one night.
Turn right onto Century Drive.
Pop Century, here we are. In a Disney bus.
I don't know if I've ever been to this resort. Half a mile.
Oh, I have. How excited are you on a scale from 1 to 10?
17.
Oh, photo ID. Ooh. These palm trees.
We were going to take a bus over to Disney Springs where we had dinner reservations, but we waited in the bus line for about 2 minutes and we decided it was silly, so we just drove over and we discovered they have the coolest parking garages in the world there.
These parking garages are smarter than me, probably.
They're
really smart.
It's very cool because they have sensors hanging over each parking space, so they tell you if there's open spaces on a deck or not, or if you have to keep going up a deck. Yes. Really useful. I think every parking garage should be like that.
Well, you don't waste your time driving around in circles on each level trying to find a space. You just skip all the levels that say full, and then it probably cuts like 10 minutes out of what it normally would take to look through a giant parking garage for a spot.
Yeah. And parking is also free. Just a full disclaimer, I had not been at the Disney Springs part of the Disney property since it was Downtown Disney. And I had not seen all of the redevelopment that they've done there in recent years. They've added a ton. I was really impressed by everything there. It was very crowded. It was, a Thursday night, and it was clear that there were a lot of locals as well as people that were vacationing.
Right.
But I mean, the space is really large, so even though there were big crowds there, it was never really overly congested or anything like that.
Yeah. You can still get your sunset pictures, and we were walking around videoing, and I felt like even though it was crowded, we didn't have a problem taking pictures, shooting video, and just wandering around.
So why don't we go ahead and show you guys some of the video from Disney Springs.
Isn't that the bee's knees? That's so cool. Oh my gosh, look at the dragon in the water. Wow. That's incredible. That's so cool. Chip.
We walked around, we went into some of the shops, which was actually a lot of fun. The Lego store was one of my absolute favorites. I love Legos. And then we went in to make our own Mr. Potato Head.
Once upon a time. Oh my god, this is it.
So it's totally customizable. You get the potato body, and then pretty much everything else you choose. The feet, the arms, the nose, the mouth, all down, and of course the accessories. We went with a super tourist potato head, so he has the Mickey ears, he's got the pin lanyard, he's got a little Mickey camera, and he's got a little Mickey soda too.
The cool thing about the Potato Head, you do this at Once Upon a Toy, which is a store in Disney Springs, and the whole theory behind it, you get this box, and you pack everything you possibly can into it, and so long as the box can close, it's $20.
Yes, so you're paying $20 for the box
Uh-huh.
and basically the potato body and as many accessories as you can possibly stuff into there. So
one of the best tips that I read online, I think, is if you have a potato at home, don't buy a body at Disney, because then you can just fill up the box with accessories. And as you can see, there's so many Disney specific accessories. It's really cool. We did not have a potato, so.
no, and what you can do if you're buying the body is you can open him up. Sorry, potato head. And
That's a little indecent.
I know, censored. And you can fill the body with accessories. You can put little accessories. I think she was putting them in the shoes.
Yeah, so that's the other thing. You should really, if you're doing this, ask a cast member. They do this all day, every day.
They're pros.
And they're so happy to help.
The whole experience of it, it's obviously 100% interactive. You're looking at all the different bins of accessories and you're picking them out. And
there's columns
showing
and
them to
rows.
each other like, oh my god, look at this. Look,
It's
a
really
Darth
fun.
Vader helmet. Look, a cast member badge. And it's really fun. It's fun to do with kids. There were a lot of parents with little kids, of course. But really people of all ages were doing it and everyone was having a lot of fun. You could tell. For $20, it's a great deal.
It's a souvenir that you really can't beat.
Yeah.
We then had dinner at House of Blues, which was really good, actually.
It was really good. After dinner at House of Blues, which is fabulous, I took my little to-go lemonade. They give you to-go cups. It's really magical. And we wandered out, did some more window shopping, and then we ended up in Jock Lindsay's Hangar Bar for an evening drink before we left. And it was really cool.
Jock Lindsay's is very reminiscent of the Explorers Club that used to be on Pleasure Island, but it's very heavily themed in the style of the Society of Explorers and Adventurers, which is worth a Google if you haven't heard of it. The atmosphere is really great, the drinks were great, and they did actually have a small food menu too.
But it looked good.
It did.
We were
It looked
eyeing
really
our
good.
neighbor's food.
With envy.
Yes.
It looks really tasty though, and it's definitely worth checking out. I mean, even if you just want to go in and look around for a little bit and not even get something to eat or drink.
Scuba gear and everything. It's really cool.
An old hard hat suit, yeah.
Check it out.
It was great. The other good thing about Disney Springs is that even if you're just wandering around, there's a lot of entertainment. There's always bands playing, there's live music on the streets, entertainment in that regard.
There were a lot of people playing live music. Everything from guitar to like full bands to all kinds of stuff. And it's kind of reminiscent of like of something like Jackson Square in New Orleans. That is wild, but the entertainment
Atmosphere.
and you're kind of walking around and everyone's out and about and there's people playing instruments in the street and so it's got like a very lovely, lively vibe to it.
Alright, we're gonna give you a little tune, and I hadn't forgotten y'all, I just saw you over there. We're gonna give you guys a little tune from the Jungle Book. So. Now I'm the king of the swingers, Jungle VIP. And I reached the top and I had to stop it, and that's what's been bothering me. I wanna be a man who man could, and stroll right here in town, and be just like those other men. Well, I'm tired of walking around. Well, ooby-doo, shabbity-doo, wanna be like you, coo-coo, shibbity-bop-a-doo-bop. I wanna walk like you, talk like doo-doo, coo. You see it's true, coo-coo, shibbity-bop. Someone like me, shibbity-doo-doo-doo, and learn to be like someone like you.
So definitely worth checking out, especially if it's time that you either can't be in the parks or kind of want to take a break from the parks, if that's the case too. So next week we are going.
I give it 2 potato hands out of 2.
Next week we are going to share with you guys some of our first park videos from our May trip. We'll be starting off with our morning in the Magic Kingdom. We're gonna have a lot more video from you guys from rides, from rope dropping, from walking around. It was a really fun morning and we'll tell you all about that next week.
Bye!
Bye!